So they'll get another shot.
Yo, that was crazy.
Pick six, and now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Back to the air, Ryan after the pick six. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it pops free. The collision.
He got a concussion.
The ball loose and brings up second down.
Well, I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick six on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and say, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
21. Hey, express. Wait.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Bobby Wagner in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Neat. Or your tight end. Your tight end doubled down on that man. I watched that shit. I always get burnt on this play, bro.
So
why don't this play ever work?
Now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. From the shotgun, Ryan. He's going to look deep down the field. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you got to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Returnable for Lockett. Nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up.
Tempo, baby, let's go. Let's go to work. Come on. Right. There.
Play action. It's Wilson. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle, and almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
To throw is Ryan. Flushed out right. Incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with, but it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On second down, Freeman fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Let's go. Hey, express.
Ryan now off the bootleg. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down. That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Now Wilson down around his goal line. And an alley to run. Room past the 20. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Yeah, I seen you coming.
Come on, let's go.
A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. Well, they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Let's go.
After the interception, here's Ryan. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Frank Clark in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second down, Ryan. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
Martin, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Third and long. It's Ryan.
Ooh.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. 1:57 to go in this first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. Janikowski adds the extra point, and it's now 14.
Hey, that's how I've been losing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And here now come the Falcons. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit.
Twice.
They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. So the defense makes a good play, too.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Three down. Hey, fellas, we got three. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Right. There we go. Right. Go.
Off the bootleg, Ryan.
Oh.
Almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
Hank's almost going to get into QB1-0 when he gets to the sideline.
That should have been picked.
That one should have been picked.
Yeah.
But let's just be honest about it. That would be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, second drive, not much better. Second and 10 now. Ryan. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call.
Let's watch them deep, y'all. Let's watch them going deep.
Down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Ryan. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Frank Clark. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Matt Bosher now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get out after the half.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Hit the Michael. He did the Odell on him.
And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team.
There you go, Russell. That's what you do. You play in the last 60 seconds of the game. You'll never play the rest of the game.
Out to kick is Janikowski.
He always showed the last 60 seconds of every quarter.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a
put
big
you in
shot
there.
downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive.
Trying to
You're
see
not.
if I
And
get
last
Griffin
time I
in
looked,
there.
it's still the first
Fuck
half.
yeah.
I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Here's Ryan. He's airing it out for Sanu. This is caught at the 20. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
I had my view all fucked up. Let's go, y'all.
So with 4 seconds to
Yeah,
go
my
in
view
the
all
half, here's the
fucked up.
field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this from 34. And Bryant's kick is good. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Out to kick is Janikowski.
You don't even got to worry about me. I'm going to the AFC, man. You don't even got to worry about me.
He'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
But these boys is tough, though. They tough on defense.
Head back onto the field. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution?
Right,
or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
Oh, shit.
And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20.
You was on it, man. I don't know why you stopped coming.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
He'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Go.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Bobby Wagner in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter.
Yeah, I had you seen that blitz package coming.
Those faces are getting a little bit longer.
And instead of taking my man and putting him in zone, I brung his ass instead too. So probably gave him a mismatch. Somebody was coming free.
Here's Matt Bosher now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Now it's
oh shit, you didn't pick up that block.
We'll call it 50 yards on the punt. And the offense will take
Oh,
over.
man, I thought he was going to pick that block up.
Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin.
Come on, Russell, man. Let's go.
They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are
All you
halftime
good for is
speeches
Hail
like?
Marys, man. Let's go.
Not nearly as emotional.
You got this slow ass motherfucker. I can't even throw the ball. I pick up this slow motherfucker. He can't get off the line.
Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Listen, let's go. Hey, that you run, Marshall. You can't even shake that young boy. Hey! About to send y'all upstairs. Here come the blitz, y'all. You got him? I got him. Oh.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Jack Crawford in there to record another sack. Their 6th of the afternoon. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And this will be taken at the 13. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
And I think you understand the type of afternoon
that's the on Jordan right there.
One for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
I switched up. Trying to learn how to get off that fucking offensive line. How to get off them tackles.
To go on 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to roam now.
There you go.
Freeman, they're not going to get him.
There you go.
He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman, 79 yards. And the
I was on my lineman.
closer.
I couldn't get off of him.
That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third
I
quarter to
couldn't
get
get
back
off
in
of
this
him.
game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where
Yeah,
we
you see
are.
how you missed it.
That binds you up so much.
No, I'm not done.
You don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Hey.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Sneaky shit. And they wouldn't let me audible. Time out.
Now here's Bryant to kick it away.
Oh, it worked, bro.
This is taking about 7
It
yards
did
deep.
some shit. I gave up on it, but it rolled right down the sideline. Dude couldn't get to it. Like, oh shit, I should have never gave up.
They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead is real.
It's all good. I'm checking out this team. Oh shit, man, this fucking team, their defense is fucking crazy. Oh no. I was just checking out they shit while you was gone. Like they defense is nice. Oh, I forgot they had this dude too.
Down now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just
mentally.
Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think, at any moment, I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, from right on the water near Pensacola, and then, of course, to Stanford, and, boy, he's been good. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
19.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
I haven't been a defense coordinator yet. The thing 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job. Hold him to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on first down. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
That was a terrific job by the defense stopping them on 3rd and short. But sometimes you get some visual cues from the offense, because when they're going in short yard situations, you might see the offensive line come in tighter together, a little more shoulder to shoulder, trying to wedge a hole in the middle. They didn't get it done on that play.
Let's go, 14.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson.
Oh, shit. You said that they do that.
And these guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, go down.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. Freeman with a fast feet.
Hey, ain't that move crazy?
Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. This time the extra point up and good. And that will get them one closer.
That was hard. Dude did that to me in my first game, all the way down the field.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
We'll see how they attack him here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. They go play action here on first down. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
See, Baba, he cheating you. He cheating you.
Now, Wilson on first down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Hey, bye-bye. 12.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. He's going to leave this for a running back. It's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue.
Let's go.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. On the screen, this is Coleman. Sheds off the tackle. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it on 1st and goal. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
They get it to him running left. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear them now. 3rd and goal.
Hey, let's go.
On 3rd and goal, Ryan. And will be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
The first that shit, wasn't you?
And Bryant's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Yeah. Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
Seahawks looks like they've recovered. They have. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Deion Jones in there with pressure yet again, and that's the 7th time they've dropped him here this afternoon. Play action. Now Wilson. Out to his left.
Oh, pass interference.
On a deep ball. He was going for the pass interference. And it's 3rd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take
that should have been pass interference.
That's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. It's caught. Block it. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's a 4th down pickup of 10
Hey, that was that.
Opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
Good shit.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
A cutback ain't no joke. That one cut shit ain't no joke. I would have stopped you neither.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Penny. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Wilson wants to throw it. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out,
that is not bad. I hit the wrong button.
Maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
14, running.
Throwing now is Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
It ain't making it, bro. I can't get it to stop.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Nah, you don't get nothing, bro. You got to go by. You got to go by the vibration. That's it. We got him, y'all. Everybody run y'all asses deep.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He hits Baldwin right side. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back.
Yeah, you do. That's your biggest point. What, baby? All right, go in there.
Let's go.
I'm almost done.
Get up. Bring it out.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw.
Oh.
He couldn't quite hold it.
I knew you was going to Julio, bro. I knew you was going there.
These are the spots this stage of the game
I
where
had
it
a
pays to
foul on
have
his
speed
ass.
on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps and allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. And Justin Coleman brings him down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Freeman again. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
Surely, yo.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive.
Yeah, good dude, baby.
As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
Good game,
and it would
bro.
appear that the Seahawks are going to win this football game.
Good game.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. And Dixon over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. They'll try and run forward with Penny. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness. Just about got him into the end zone.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out,
first
all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
3. Yeah, I only got it last night. Hey, no, but if you ain't do that little play that skill trainer thing, bro. My man was telling me you gotta double tap for like the speed burst and all that. Yeah, you gotta double tap it. If you just hit it the one time, it's the one cut. Tap it twice. Yeah, shit's crazy, bro. Like, you gotta do that skills training, man. Like, it'll help. Like, it help. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I just played the game. I'm like, whoa, why come I can't make it out to the outside? Like, what's going on? Yeah, my man put me down, and I did that skills training. Some of that shit worked, bro. And it teach you how to tackle too. All right, fellas, I get up with y'all. Yeah, I'm done. Y'all can play. Wait.